Welcome aboard, gentlemen. Isaac, Taylor, Zach, ready to rock and roll. Is anyone scared of heights?
If we were, this would be a bad time to realize that.
Exactly. I wouldn't say I'm particularly scared of heights any more than any rational human being.
I don't like jumping off high things if it's unnecessary, or I'm not strapped to some sort of safety cable.
Exactly.
Okay, good. Well, we should be just fine. As we rise up above the beautiful Brisbane city, we got the river on the right, we got the city on the left, and I got a bunch of questions for you. Let's start off with some real quick ones, first of all. Would you rather live underwater or outer space?
Underwater.
Oh, outer space.
Outer space, certainly.
Simpsons or South Park?
Simpsons, because they only have 4 fingers.
Yeah, and it's lasted longer, so...
Yeah, I'm going to go with Simpsons, yeah.
If you had to kill off one of the Simpsons characters, who would it be?
Gosh.
Marge's
sisters.
One response from each of you on this. Bieber or Bloom? Zach?
I'm not sure I know what Bloom is.
Orlando Bloom or Justin Bieber?
Orlando Bloom, definitely.
Beyonce or Jay-Z, Isaac?
Jay-Z.
Taylor, koala or kangaroo?
Oh gosh, I'd have to go with koala.
Question for the three of you. Would you rather be handsome or hilarious?
Both are very powerful.
I would go with
properly.
hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm going with handsome. Yeah. Because I figure I can learn someone else's joke.
Well, you're all very handsome, and it is delightful to have you in the wheel today. We've just finished our first rotation, the first of 4. Everyone going okay?
Yeah.
Very good.
All right. In Australia, Hanson is also a cement company. Big cement trucks rolling around with your name on it. What is your best practical skill, Taylor?
Well, cement, because that's actually our company. People don't usually know that about us. But
Isaac, can you make something, do something?
I built a tree house recently.
You son of a... I built a tree house.
Yeah.
You both built tree houses, okay?
I built a tree house. Mine has a rope bridge.
All right, don't fight. You're a group and you're happy, you're brothers, all is cheery. You started out apparently singing a cappella songs. Can you sing something a cappella right now?
what would we sing?
Get the girl back, about time. 1, 2, 3. It's about time that you put your cards back on the table. It's about time that you show how you're willing and able. Oh, it's about time that you get the girl back on your side.
Look, I'm on your side, guys. It's all right. You don't need to sing to me. Hey, if I visited your hometown in Tulsa in Oklahoma, what should I do first?
Get barbecue, first off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oklahoma Joe's. Just drive straight to the downtown Main Street.
Yep.
Do you know any songs from the musical Oklahoma?
Yes, of course.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains and the waving wheat. It sure smells sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night, my honey loves.
And we could go on. Let's go through the whole musical.
That's not the state song.
What?
Can you believe it?
That's outrageous. Now, before Mbop was recorded, your album was called Boomerang, which means you are always going to be loved in Australia, right? International guests are often given Vegemite as a kind of a thing to try, but I'm going to give you the real deal. This is what I ate growing up. It's called a salty plum. Are you game to try it?
What is it?
I suppose I'll try.
It looks like a rock.
Is it actually a salty plum?
It's a salty plum. Give it a go, Taylor.
Looks like it's covered in...
Come on, Zach.
I don't want to have a negative experience, so let me say, if I don't like plums, will I like them?
Pop it in your mouth. Just do it.
That is bizarre.
You can spit it out if you like, but you'll have to put it in your own hands. Yes? Reactions?
This was a mistake.
All right, sorry, gents.
Do you crunch it?
Yeah, that's a good question. Some people eat it bit by bit, some people chew it.
That's actually hard to finish.
Zach has just spat his out. So, here, you can put it on this piece of paper right here, if you
Honestly,
like.
it's like eating a flavored rock.
I just wanted the ride to be memorable. You have a beer called Hops, which
I
is...
would really like one.
To wash down this salty plum.
And Zach is not a huge beer drinker, so
Zach.
that's impressive.
Yes.
A word from each of you to describe your beer, Zach.
Delicious.
Hi, Zach.
Malty and nutritious.
Hoppy.
I've been thinking about other merchandise options for you. I've come up with lollipops, drops, which are soothing eye drops, chops, which I think lamb would be nice, or just mops, because, you know, it's nice to have a domestic
The really
product.
nice thing is we could really put in front of everything, apparently, and we could,
all
you know,
work.
it's like it could be wheel, and it'd be the Hanson wheel.
Between the three of you, you have 3 wives and 11 children. Have you considered forming a super group called Mega Hanson?
Yeah, I don't think our wives would want
Maybe
to
we
be in a
should
band with us.
reconsider.
They're already married to us. So.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, can your kids sing?
They're all pretty young in
Yeah.
general. I know Taylor's kids are a little older, and they definitely show more musical.
There's some singing that goes on, but
Yeah.
no one's decided to take it to the streets yet, like we did.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're into the 3rd rotation, I think. I got to get serious now with you. Would Hillary Clinton make a good president of your country?
We're from Oklahoma, and that means it's a very conservative state.
Yes.
And she is not the most conservative person, so probably none of us would vote for her.
Is Barack Obama doing a good job?
I think Barack Obama has a lot of improvement to make.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he
yeah,
does.
I think that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. The economy is in pretty bad shape.
I would
in a
say
lot of
particularly some of the, just the foreign policy that he hasn't been particularly strong on stating, I think, most Americans' values in as strong a way as he could.
Yeah. Like, for example, I think a great reference would be the way that Ronald Reagan responded to the Korean Airlines, Korean Airline 007 being shot down, and how he responded to that, and how President Barack Obama has responded to the Malaysian airline being shot down. Also, interestingly, both cases, the Russians were in some form or another involved, and yet, unfortunately, our president has not been as assertive as he should.
While we're on politics and changing the world, who should be the next musician to lead the kind of next We Are the World type global fundraiser? Because you guys are particularly passionate about certain charities. Who should lead the way? Zach?
I mean, I think, you know, any artist and people who put on a pedestal have this opportunity and sort of a responsibility to do great things with it. And so, you know, we've tried to say, how do we do simple things to fight poverty and HIV/AIDS in Africa. So I think we, in our own little way, feel like we're trying to do a little part of that.
Well, I think really the future of those kind of issues is not one artist. It's lots of artists doing it at the same time, creating a unification. I think the future major Live Aid kind of concert, it's not going to be one concert. It's going to be, you know, gatherings all over the world. You know?
Well, I think the other important thing to remember, which I think is always the truly difficult thing, is the old adage says something like this: you can give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day, or you can teach a man to fish and he will eat for the rest of his life. And so it's the thing of trying to figure out tangible ways to help people better their own lives, so that ultimately the need is not to continually provide aid, but the need is but ultimately they will be able to provide aid for those who need it.
I think, Isaac, you might have a future in politics after this. Isaac, Zach and Taylor Hanson on the Brisbane Ferris wheel today as we are suspended in the air. Look to your left, gentlemen. You can see the river. Brief answer from each of you. The best swimming experience you've ever had, Taylor?
Is that... Oh, what's the best swimming experience I've had?
Yeah, like backyard pool, beach in Hawaii.
Probably Bali. Swimming into Bali was really amazing.
Isaac?
I'm going to actually go with jumping off of a cliff in a 30-foot cliff on the lake. We're just about, 45 minutes or an hour north of where we're from in Tulsa. It's a place called Grand Lake. It was a lot of fun, and I would actually put that pretty high on the list.
All right, that's where I'm going after I go to the barbecue place, is to jump off that cliff. Zach?
In Maui, hiking up to waterfalls, that was pretty awesome.
Nice one. Gents, look to your right. You can see parts of our beautiful city, West End, a few mountains in the distance. If you could live in another city in any country in the world, where would you live, Zach?
That is a hard one, because I really like Oklahoma, but I'm going to go with Savannah, Georgia.
Wow. If I had to live anywhere else, man.
Just pop one out. Just go for it.
I'm going to go with Kansas. I'm going to go with Kansas City. I like Kansas City.
I don't know. I'd probably go with Florence, Italy. Food, culture, art.
In this Ferris wheel at the moment, there's no music playing. If you were the DJs in control of this Ferris wheel, what song should be playing right now? Taylor? You can sing your response. If you're like life was a song, what would be the title, Zach? Good song title, Isaac.
I'm going to go with Traveling Man by Bob Seger.
That's a good one.
What do you reckon, Taylor? If your life was a song, what would be the title?
I don't know. We Will Rock You?
Is that a hint? Do you want to swing the Ferris wheel carriage? Is that what you want to happen right now?
I want to do that.
Do not do that. There's signs everywhere saying do not rock it. We just came through the high point of the ride. What's been the high point of your career so far?
Oh, wow. High point of a career.
You know, the interesting thing about that, and I think what kind of keeps us going for so many years, is the fact that we're always looking towards the next thing.
Hey, let's make it a high point for some of your fans right now. Somewhere outside here are some of your most dedicated fans. Are you okay if we give Sabina and
Sure.
Rosie a call?
Sure.
You actually have them on speed dial.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've just been given a phone number. We're going to call them and hopefully make their day. It's ringing. Do you want to sing to them or just talk to them? What do you reckon?
I don't know. We'll
Hello,
see.
this is Sabina.
Hi, Sabina. How are you doing?
This is the Hanson guys.
Thanks.
We are.
How are you?
We're good.
We're in a.
I can see you in the gondola ride. Are we having fun?
We're having a good time. Yes, we are.
Hey,
Right?
Sabina, would you like the Hanson guys to sing you a song?
Yes, please.
Wait, which song would you like?
Get the girl back.
Oh.
Go back, get the 1, 2. You got to
Get the girl back, get the girl back.
back on your side.
Get the girl back, get the girl back.
Back on your side.
Get the girl back, get the girl back.
Back on your side.
Get the girl back.
'Cause you got to
Get the girl back.
Woo! Oh my goodness. Speaking of changing the world, I think that you may have just done it for those ladies. I got a couple more questions for you, and this gets a little bit deep and meaningful. What is love, Taylor?
What is love? Putting yourself second.
Yeah.
Isaac?
I agree. Love is giving up your needs for the sake of someone else. It's on some level or another, it's sacrifice.
Who is the person who has changed your life the most aside from your wife?
It's probably my mom. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, she obviously a lot of the music comes from her mom, and the craziness to be young kids and willing to go, you know, after the dream. I think a lot of that comes from her.
Yeah. No pressure, Taylor.
You better say mom.
No, well, I mean, both. I mean, they said mom, but I mean, I think our dad as well. I mean, our dad, your parents make a huge impact on you. I mean, we, especially as we get older, you know, the responsibility of being a good dad, I think, is like massive, and it's really understated. I think in our whole global culture, like dads have kind of taken a back seat, and I think a good dad is really changes everything, especially as a young man. Like, you really need that.
Yeah. Taylor, you have 5 children. Isaac, you have 3. Zach, you have 3 as well. What is the game your kids love to play together?
My kids just love to watch movies. They just want to sit. They want to sit down and watch movies.
They would love this Ferris wheel, though, right?
Yeah, they would. My boys, they really like football or soccer, as we Americans call it.
Yeah.
They like that a lot, and they like basketball a lot. So I would say that's the most popular one right now.
Zach?
Pow pow.
What's that?
It's where they walk up and say, "You want to play pow pow?" And you say, "What's that?" And they punch you twice.
That's an excellent game. I don't want to play that with you right now, though. All right.
Okay.